As always, high five. Hey, after the 5. I got to get lunch with a friend, but man, I don't know. So the setup was fairly easy. Again, when it's fully assembled, hopefully all the wires are connected. I was able to identify that the wire wasn't in place, which is great. It could be that it just has to get all of this PLA out. I mean, if I feel it, if I run my fingers along it, there are some, it feels like there are shards or something in it. If I pull, then the PLA isn't the right diameter. So I guess you just let it spit out. Maybe there's a coiling system that you can implement? Ooh, there was a big chunk of something it just spit out. I love the idea of being able to take my filament scraps, the things that are considered waste or need to be recycled, or like Flowalistic does and turns them into art. I love the idea of being able to now take those and create a filament that my printer can use. The problem is, it has to be beneficial to me to use. So right now, at this speed, I don't think that this is a good thing. I think that it's too slow and it's too noisy. I haven't played with a Extruder, but if it's similar, then obviously I don't think that would be good either. I think the concept here is right. I think it needs a better delivery? I don't know. Maybe I'm just spoiled because I was down at Protopasta and I've seen their operation, which is just fantastic. But it says it doesn't want to run for 2 hours continuously because it has to turn itself off to save itself. But I don't know if I'm going to get through that entire hopper of PLA in the 2 hours. It's so slow. And I guess maybe I could let it hang off the side and just dump filament over onto the floor? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. But I'll reach out. We'll find out. All right, well, for now, let's call it good. I'm going to let this charge up. I'm going to let this make a little bit more filament. I'm going to go get some lunch. Thanks again for your support. After the 5, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Tomorrow.
I might as well update the After the 5 as well, since I went back and updated. Oh my goodness, what a disappointment. What a disappointment. I'm so sad. It had promise. It was supposed to be awesome. But it was not. It was not awesome. Oh, there's still so much. Just crap. Oh, it just made a mess. I'll maybe tinker with it again, but it's a home-based filament extrusion. You're recycling 3D prints, great idea. Reforming them, repurposing them, making filament again. It's a great idea. It's such a good idea. But at the same time, this just didn't work. And that's what we need. The community needs something that works. And I can get a kilogram of filament. I mean, well, Matter Hackers, they, of course, they're my sponsors. So, of course, I'm going to mention them first. But you know, $21, $22 for a 1 kilogram spool of PLA. Of course, you can get it cheaper elsewhere. I mean, sometimes Amazon has deals for like $7 for random PLA. Why spend 800 bucks on a machine when you can just go buy some cheap filament? It just doesn't make any sense. And the machine doesn't work. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Anyway, that's my update to the After the 5. And I will see you on the next one.
Tomorrow for sure.
All right, the third and final After the 5 for this. You know how disappointed I am? I mean, I gave it an hour. I gave this thing an hour of just fiddling and tweaking. And I mean, everyone's time is valuable, but an hour for me during prime time during the day is replying to emails, getting my business accounting done, starting prints, producing videos, editing some things, correspondence. It's hard to set aside a consistent hour. I really wanted to do it for this machine because the previous day when I was doom and gloom, I didn't think that this was anything that anybody should have. But once I got that black filament out of the machine, it was at least consistent in producing subpar filament. Dang it. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to Keith again. I gave him my form bot. Hey, Keith, maybe you want to try to have some homemade. You work for Protopasta. You don't need one of these. I'll figure it out. All right. Well, you know what? For this third installment of After the 5, I think we're going to call it good. And this, I think we're really, really good. I think I'm really going to pack this up, and I think that's where we're going to be. So I'll see you. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I'll see you in the next one.